It's been 2 months since me and my brother started building this social media management tool on the side while we're both working our 9 to 5. I thought I'd share some of the progress that we've had so far. Before I do that, I wanted to share our main goal with this. Our main goal is to make $3K in monthly recurring revenue. If we can make that much, we would be just ecstatic. But with that, we have a lot of smaller goals as well. Some of our smaller goals are to get 10 beta customers to sign up for our software before we're even done. It's to get 1,000 subscribers on this channel and to actually get our social media management tool to make a post on LinkedIn on behalf of someone else. I know, a lofty goal, right? There have been a couple problems with reaching these goals. One of the biggest ones is I'm a product manager, so I suck at coding. I never code. I know a lot about product and business and software development, in theory, but I don't do a lot of practical work with it. The other thing is I have a cute little family. I have a 15-month-old daughter, and I've been married for about 3 years. And really, I don't want this to envelop my life, right? I don't want to spend more than 5 to 10 hours a week on this. So we're trying to go kind of slower so that I can enjoy the time with my family and also build a software company on the side. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the progress we've made so far. So we started out by just kind of finding a template that we could use. We used this Mantis UI template. Well, kind of, like we took a lot of inspiration from it, but it's been super helpful. Our tech stack is Amplify on the back end and then React and TypeScript. I'm mostly doing the front end stuff. So that's kind of what my brother was doing. He was setting up the templates and then working with Amplify to figure out how we're gonna do, the scheduling of these posts. While he was doing that, I was working on mockups in Figma. I made probably like 3 pages of mockups of how I'd want the product to look. So I started out with a dashboard page and kind of threw together something that looked, pretty presentable. And then I worked on the scheduler page, looked at a lot of what the competition is doing, like Buffer and Later, and how they set up their scheduling of posts. After we finished the template and the mockup, ChatGPT was a real homie and helped me program a lot of the schedule page. One of my biggest frustrations with this scheduler page was the events. So I'm using this full calendar API, and I, for the longest time, couldn't figure out why the events weren't clickable. It was baffling to me. And I can show you guys. You can kind of see that when I hover over each event, I get these errors in the console. And it drove me crazy. I still don't know how to fix it. I made it so that the events are clickable, but it's because I had to wrap it in a div, right? Anyway, so after some redneckery, I got the events to work and the mode will pop up and you can edit your scheduled post. That's kind of the technical progress. Some other progress is kind of the strategy we were going for. We wanted to do a full social media management tool. And then we realized that connecting to all of the APIs would be very difficult. So we decided to focus on one, and we chose the LinkedIn API. We just think it'd be easier to sell to a LinkedIn market for right now. Maybe we'll be proved wrong. Also in the last 2 months, I was able to meet with 2 people on LinkedIn who were posting constantly, trying to grow their audience and just kind of getting their feedback on what they would want out of a tool like this. And it was all really interesting, how they wanted to utilize AI, which, man, that's gonna be a project, but we're gonna try really hard to do that. And then also reposting content. So customer feedback is huge, and they also both agreed to be our beta testers. So now we have 2 out of the 10 beta testers we want, which is awesome. If you would like to test out our social media management tool, there's a link in the description below. Fill out the form and you'll be added to the list. Other progress is this YouTube channel, actually. I started learning how to video edit because I wanted to kind of build an audience while I was building the SaaS at the same time. And we're at 50 subscribers now. If you want to see my journey with YouTube, I have a link to it in my description as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching.